Good evening, everybody. JDev has finally returned once again to give you exactly what you want. Of course, that'd be more of me. That amazing backdrop that's behind me, giving you my thoughts, my opinions, and what I hope will be some ultimate insight into a certain topic subject. As many of you know, The Walking Dead Season 10 trailer was released today. It's fucking awesome. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to watch the trailer with you guys. Now, I've already seen it a couple times, but I want to watch it again with you guys to give some insight into things going on in Season 10, as this is the first thing we've seen from Season 10 of The Walking Dead. Now, you're going to see me watch the trailer, and you're going to hear the trailer, but you're not actually going to see the trailer. So just to give you guys a heads up, I'm not going to put the trailer down in the corner like some of the YouTubers do. That's not something I do. Maybe someday, but I don't want to go through all the shenanigans to do that stuff, because then they mark your channel, and I don't want to put up with that. So, go watch it. Occasionally, I'll pause it and talk about certain things that are going on in the trailer. And why don't you guys watch it with me? So, here we go. I'm going to play the trailer now. I do like the walker that's in the ocean at the beginning of the trailer, and then I like how the water splashes up on the AMC logo. I think it's pretty cool, actually. More horseback riding.
Between our people.
One road in between our people.
One law.
One law. I'm Ada, and I am Alpha.
Oh, always watching.
See, the boogeyman just stuck his gnarly skin-covered mask out from behind that cloth.
All right, so Alpha just said, we are always watching. Okay, so what was going on at the end of season 9 when they did go past the borderline and nothing happened, unless they're going to go back to that at the beginning of season 10, but weren't watching then. You were off somewhere else, according to what I saw. Just an observation.
And people are putting their shitting pants back on.
People are putting their shitting pants back on. A threat more terrifying than me. Negan. Gotta love Negan, and I hope Negan is featured a lot in this season. In fact, I want Negan to be in every single episode of this season, because I think last season he wasn't featured enough. And we all know how much I love Negan. Eugene running over to the radio, I think.
He was dangerous.
Based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like Sadiq is getting tortured by somebody. I'm not sure who, though.
He can drive us apart again.
Somebody's putting silence to whispers on all the doors.
Watch your back, kid.
Watch your back, kid. Or Negan. That's all we need. Negan, 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 Negan.
You and I never been in a room before.
You and I never been in a room before. I'm sorry, I keep doing the impressions of the characters just because that's what I do. But, yeah.
Not toe-to-toe. And ain't nobody saving you. If you don't protect what belongs to you, then sooner or later it belongs to someone.
That's actually a very good line. If you don't protect what belongs to you, eventually it'll belong to someone else. Great line by Negan.
Someone else. Look, man, if it's all the same with you, I'd rather just stay here and pick tomatoes and bury corpses.
Well, it's all the same to you, man. I just like to stay here, pick tomatoes, and bury corpses. More funny shit.
You can fight. You are low on fighters. Peanut butter, meat jelly.
Peanut butter, meat jelly.
That's awesome. Good on you.
That's hilarious. And then Negan points out Aaron's new design. That's, well, not a design, but the new thing that's on his mechanism that he calls an arm. Pretty cool stuff, I must admit. I love this trailer. And we're only a minute and 34 seconds into it. And I've already shared the fact that I love this trailer, but just want to reiterate that.
Putting the old stuff to use.
Putting the old stuff to use.
Maybe this is all theirs.
So in this trailer, they show a lot of Daryl and Carol together, and they're making them look like they're in friend zone mode. I don't think they'll stay in friend zone mode. I think Daryl and Carol are going to take the next step. Now, whether that continues, we shall see. But I think Daryl and Carol will at least kiss or something in this season. I could be completely wrong. They might turn Daryl gay. For all I know, who knows? But that could be what they do too. I guess it doesn't really matter. But I think everybody would like to see Daryl and Carol kiss or do something, or that's what we want to see.
Sometimes I want to just survive and fight to the knees.
That's true.
More fun. Steering back and go.
More horseback.
Head out west.
They got a sailboat in this season.
Use that.
Hey, dog was in the trailer.
Somehow, it's harder the second time around.
Hunico and Magna are getting it on. Well, they're a couple. They should be. But it's always nice to see some hot lesbian action, I must say.
Especially when it needs to happen someone there. Partner in crime.
Whoa, okay. So that's the biggest WTF moment in the trailer. We have Michonne talking about partner in crime. And if you know about the Walking Dead comic books, there is no Rick and Michonne relationship. So Lori dies relatively early during the battle, the prison. She dies at the prison in the comic books as well. Something that the governor does to her makes her die. So there is no Rick and Michonne relationship. Eventually, I don't know how long specifically after Lori dies, but Rick hooks up with Andrea. And there's no looking back until Andrea dies pretty late in the run of the comic books, which just ended, by the way. So it's been pretty recent that Andrea died, and then Rick died shortly, within 10 episodes, or 10 issues, not episodes, issues later. But the whole point of this conversation is, in the Walking Dead comic books, Michonne and Ezekiel are an item, especially at this point in the comic book. So they're exploring that relationship, which is interesting.
If we get caught on their side of the border, that's it. That's war.
They just went over the border again.
Did I tell you about crossing my border?
Did I tell you about crossing my border?
You have to be punished. Bitch has to die.
Oh, great. That's some good shit right there. The bitch has to die, that Carol says. Obviously, she's talking about Alpha. That's awesome. Loved it.
You want to go back, don't you?
I could go all night.
I prefer to go on, actually, based on the circumference of this.
This is where I'm at now. You better run. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But we aren't going to get through it at all if we do not act as one. You should fear me.
You should fear me.
Sorry if I didn't want my best friend to spend her whole life on a boat.
See,
That's
there's that line again. Rick, calling Daryl Rick now. Daryl talking to Carol, talking about Fran. They gotta do something in terms of the couple this season. Come on. You don't have to stay together, but at least do something and then break up or something like that.
friend. What are kicks in? Should we have matching bracelets now?
Should we have matching bracelets now?
No,
Forget it.
make some with fisherman's twine. Decorate them. Really cute.
It's good stuff, though.
I got an idea.
I love this
Why
trailer.
don't we eat and not talk?
Oh, we eat, not talk. One of the best moments of the trailer. Michonne, I think that was Michonne. Pretty sure it was. Holding Negan up at the holding Lucille up. So that was the trailer. Obviously, you didn't actually see the trailer. Just go to YouTube, type in Walking Dead Season 10 trailer. It's about 4 minutes long. You'll be able to view it and see it, watch it over and over again. I really do like the trailer. Obviously, the part with Carol and his... What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? Ezekiel and Michonne is pretty crazy. Michonne holding Lucille is pretty awesome. And then the funny stuff with Negan talking about people are getting their shitting pants back on and that he'd rather just pick tomatoes and bury bodies rather than fight. And Gabriel saying, peanut butter, meat, jelly. Because Aaron needs fighters and Negan's a fighter. So, like I said, pretty good stuff. I would have liked some sort of hint towards the Rick movies, which we didn't get in this trailer. We did get some information regarding the Rick movies. And I guess I can go into details on that. So those Rick movies, those solo Rick movies with Andrew Lincoln, will actually be a theatrical release. There were thoughts that it would go on Netflix or AMC. To start at least, it will be a theatrical release. And I got something in my eye. That's why I keep going to my eyes. So, pretty big news. Obviously, I'll be getting tickets to the midnight showing, or not midnight showing, the earliest showing possible of all those movies on Thursday night before they come out on Friday. So, hit me up if you want to go. But yeah, really good trailer. I would have liked some sort of lead into the Rick movies in the trailer, even a minor hint, which I don't think there were any. I would have liked to have seen some sort of altercation or conversation between Rick and Beta. We didn't get that. What is wrong with me? Rick and Beta. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, guys. Negan and Beta. And I would have liked to seen our Negan and Carol scene, as well as some kind of conversation between Negan and Alpha, if possible. Because we know it's going to happen. But all in all, the trailer is amazing. Really looking forward to it. Be sure to watch the trailer if you haven't already. Go to YouTube, type in Walking Dead Season 10 trailer. You'll see it. It's like 4 minutes long. And, of course, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Another Walking Dead video. Finally. You know I'll be back again soon. Peace.